G'day viewers, look, here's an experiment. This may never go live. I may edit it, I may decide never to show this to anyone. Stream of consciousness, end of a work week, had a few drinks. Just to blank out the horribleness of existence, as we all do from time to time. Now here's a thing. There's the stereotype that when people drink, they get more confident, they get more outgoing and whatnot. I have found it to be true that if I drink alcohol by myself, not actually by myself, I'm at home with my family, I get less motivated to do something for YouTube, and I'll let it slide. And I'm in this weird dichotomy at the moment where things like, if I have a drink, I'll get less motivated to do anything. In the abstract, I really want to do more with YouTube and grow it and sort of re-establish myself on YouTube, because YouTube is very weird, has changed so much over the years. That one needs to reinvent oneself if one wants to be relevant. And on one level, I am aware of this, and I can even articulate the steps required. On another level, it's just too much hassle. I don't know. I have a lot more fun when I collaborate. I do a lot of videos with AngryAussie, but for the last year or so he's been particularly unwell, and with AngryAussie that's a relative thing. When we say AngryAussie is particularly unwell, for an average person that means dead. AngryAussie is not dead, he continues to go on, but his health issues are such that if most people suffered them, most people would just die. So he's not able to come over all that often. He's only able to come over to my place once every couple of weeks, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, once a month, which is really fucked. I can't really plan anything around that, and I have a lot more fun when I work with him than when I do stuff alone. It's made me think, I'd like to find someone else to collaborate with, and there are a bunch of other YouTubers in Melbourne that I talk to. Just seems like a real hassle, honestly, and I don't know if that's a thing I want to do. I feel like I should just switch the camera on more often and deliver more videos. Here's the thing, you, the audience, I hold you in high regard. When I look at the number of people who just churn out videos at a high rate daily or near daily, and they've got fuck all to offer an audience, I look at it and I go, I only want to do that if I have something to offer an audience. And maybe I'm selling myself short, maybe I'm not understanding the medium properly, maybe doing more and more videos is actually the sensible thing to do. It's very strange, trying to work out what to do. I have a day job, self-employed as a consultant. As much as it frustrates the haters, that makes me a lot of money. So I do this for fun. I do this to have a creative outlet. This is my soul, as it were, things that mean something to me. When I make a video, it's because I really want to do it. My day job is to pay rent. I think I'm pretty good at my day job, but it remains something that is to continue in this wonderful capitalist society of ours. In a perfect world, making the videos would be the thing that was my daily life, and I'd put more effort into it, and I'd derive more monetary gain from it, as opposed to just purely being something that gives me an outlet, that lets me be creative, that maintains my sanity. That's what it is at the moment. If anyone ever wants to know why I make particular decisions about my videos, why I choose to block people, why I choose to not engage with horrible, trollish people, because that would be an easy way to lots of views. It's really quite disturbing and a little bit sad to me how you can make a living at the moment. You can make a lot of money just by being anti-feminist, by being a misogynist troll. That says a lot about society, and that depresses me a little. And yes, if I made my whole raison d'etre attacking those guys, I would generate a lot of views because it'd be a lot of drama, it'd be a lot of conflict. That just seems boring to me. I get messages occasionally, hey, why don't you take this particular person who's been making these videos about you head on? Why don't you really, even maybe do a live stream where the both of you are there? It's like, because I find them really boring. They're just boring. And I have no time for them. When I make videos, it's because it's a video I want to make. And yes, while it's fun to antagonize like the MRAs, the pickup artists, the anti-feminists, my least favorite people in the world, I don't want to be defined by them. That's what it comes down to. Like when there's been some long-running YouTubers and they've defined themselves in a particular way. They've defined themselves as an atheist. They've defined themselves as having a particular agenda. I just find that really constricting and limiting and boring and not a thing I want to do. And it's a little funny to me that they don't get that I just don't want to do it. They're like, you have to respond. You have to do this thing. You have to be part of this agenda. And it's like, I just don't want to. I look at it and it's like, yeah. On one level, I smile about it. It's like, okay, in the early days of YouTube, and I am actually coming up to my 10th anniversary on YouTube, and I would so like to reinvent myself before that 10th anniversary comes, which is, I think, in about June would be when, at the 10th anniversary of the first video I uploaded. I'd like to have my head clear in what I was doing for the next 10 years by then. Who knows if that will happen? Life happens. I have a job, I have a family, both of which are more important than anything that happens on YouTube. That's the sad news I have to tell people occasionally. Both the people I like, and I do really value my core viewers and supporters, but more so to the haters. It's just like, you are so far below my real life. Through YouTube, I've had an enormous amount of good things. There's a whole bunch of people who I'm friends with, people I socialize with and associate with, which is a fantastically good thing. But even my friends, even my the good side of things, and I value you people so much, but my family will come first. Like, if it's a choice between, I'm either going to do a video or I'm going to have quality time with my family will win. It's as simple as that. Because my family, my partner are awesome, and they deserve more of me than anyone else does. That's just reality, and that's what keeps me happy, keeps going on. But also, having the creative outlet here is a secondary thing that keeps me happy, and I'd like to do more of it. But yes, so for the loyal viewers, the people that I've connected with, both actually real in life, in person, and also just across the internet, you do continue to be of value to me. And I'd like to think that you understand that, and that we both get some humour out of the haters thinking that they have some importance, because that is just weird as fuck to me. People who post abusive, nasty comments, people who are just so the opposite of me. You know, go off and live your life. I'm not going to pursue you. I'm not going to attack you or harangue you. I am going to stay here in my little world and do what I want. And the way that they don't understand, particularly the really long-term viewers who remember the early days of Wangafat, what am I not giving a fuck about today? We made the joke about people who don't understand. If you don't give a fuck, why are you making video? Because I make videos for entertainment, for my entertainment and for an audience's entertainment. The fact that I make a video on a topic is something I'm not giving a fuck about. That's not a contradiction, because I'm making entertainment for people. And if you don't get that, you're just really fucking stupid. And we had the acronym my ass. Man, you are so stupid. And that's been cropping up lately. And most of my regular viewers won't actually know about the weird trolls I get, because I actually enjoy blocking and deleting them, because they're so locked into the idea of they have rights that I love taking that away from them. I just imagine their pained tears as their rights are taken away from them, and they just can't cope with it. And they obsess about it. I have people who make multiple accounts just to tell me how much they don't like what I'm doing. And it's like, dude, you know, the last time I ever think about you is when I block and delete you. You know, I'm living rent-free in your head. You're obsessing about me, and I don't give a fuck about you. When I make a video saying I don't give a fuck, that's not contradictory. That's catharsis for me and catharsis for my real audience. People who are sick of all these fucking wankers. And I don't care that you don't understand it, because you're not fucking important. It's as simple as that. When you don't get what I'm doing, when you hate what I'm doing, you're not important. You don't count. I'm not thinking about you. You're not why I make videos. You're not who I'm talking to. Yeah, you're watching. Yeah, you're obsessing about me. That's just because you're a sad fucking loser. And for me and my actual real core audience, you're a non-entity. I try to wrap my head around that. Like, yeah, there are people in the world I don't like, but I don't obsess about them. You'll see me on my channel railing against the things that I don't like, against the behaviors that I don't like, against the ways of thinking that I don't like. What you won't get is me chasing people onto their YouTube channels or their Twitter channels or their websites and going, I hate you so much. So, no, dude, you can go off and you can do whatever you like. I'm going to ignore you. That's the thing I do. In my world, I'm going to release my anger, my frustration. I'm going to have create a catharsis for both myself and the people who feel in a similar way. I like to think I am good at expressing myself, and the most consistently rewarding comment I've gotten over all the years that I've done YouTube is, oh, you put into words the thing I was thinking. You said what I was thinking. I didn't know how to put it into words, but then you did it, and that was what I was thinking. And that's what I'm here for, to give voice to people who are sick of all this bullshit. If you are the bullshit, I just don't fucking care. And I don't care that you don't understand that I can make videos and still not care about you. Because what I'm doing is releasing stuff from me and providing people of a similar mindset with a catharsis. And the fact that you are incapable of understanding that is neither here or there. Because at the end of the day, you just don't count. So yeah, for everyone else, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still having fun, and I'm going to keep doing this for the foreseeable future. Who knows what the future brings? I certainly don't. But for those brave souls who want to venture into the future, let's do it together. Cheers. Well, if you made it through that and you're still with me, congratulations. That was no small undertaking. I just sat through it myself because I had to. I usually don't actually rewatch my longer videos because that would take a long time, but I didn't remember anything I said, so I didn't know if it was usable. Considering how drunk I was, I think I did fairly well. I repeated myself a bit, but you get like that when you've had a few. I still have a couple more videos from the same shooting session. You'll be seeing those soon, so I hope you enjoy those, and I'll try and... You notice how I didn't do the masks I said I was going to do this month? I may do that. As I said in that video, I'm rethinking a lot of things I'm doing. So anything could happen in the coming up, but I should stop promising stuff that I don't do. That's bad, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed me having these musings. You're going to get decent feel of my drunken musings over the next couple of days. So hope you enjoy that. If you did, yeah, tell your friends is always the best thing to do. Come back yourself, of course. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are, just share on social media. Tell your friends, hey, check it out. That's about the biggest favour you could do me. As always, you can leave me suggestions on what you would like me to talk about, opposed to, you know, stories of the day, my views on things. I like to do that occasionally, and I will be posting more of these in the coming days. So yeah, look forward to that.